Let's think about the tension and the stress that we wear on our face as we let our forehead soften. Let's relax our eyebrows and all of the muscles around our eyes. Let's just let them relax. Let's think about relaxing our scalp now, noticing that we hold tension in our scalp as well. And then let's take a swallow and slide our lower mandible from side to side, letting go of any tension we're holding in our jaw. We wear our stress and pain on our face. So let's just begin softly releasing as we give ourselves the opportunity to come to this moment. Let's let go of everything that's happened so far today. Let's let go of everything we expect to happen later. As we give ourselves the opportunity to be right here in this present moment together, focusing on our breath and moving our bodies mindfully, not just flinging around. So now as we move our awareness down our body, our collarbones are open, our shoulders are heavy, all the way down to the palms. We feel our spine nice and long. We just observe how our hips feel, how our upper legs and our knees feel, without a need to judge or label. And let's scan all the way down through our calves, our shins, our ankles, our feet, and let's wiggle our toes. And keeping the heel and the balls of our feet on the floor, let's lift our toes up, encouraging some strength in our arches, which begin to collapse as we age sometimes. And then let's relax our toes down. And if we can, let's bring our awareness to the pad underneath each toe. If we've got neuropathy, we're not going to worry about feeling those feet. We know we're connected to the earth. Now let's move to our breath. As we relax here, let's just notice our breath as it moves into our nostrils. And we watch it as it moves back out of our nostrils. Just noticing the natural rhythm of our breath, the natural depth of our breath. Noticing perhaps that we're just really breathing in these upper lobes of our lungs. And we want to find more lung expansion, more opportunity to draw oxygen into our bodies. So let's begin with a nice strong exhale. Let's hum it out, keeping our lips together. And then soften. Now let's bring our hands to the bottom of our rib cage. And as we begin this next in breath, let's fill our palms. So we inhale, our lungs expand. Let's feel our heart lifting a little bit, really filling our palms with the lungs, and pause. And as we exhale, let's hum it out and draw our belly button in towards our spine and up. Even if we don't have sensation there, let's think about it. We might feel the body moving away from our palms. Now let's place our left hand on the chest and our right hand down near our navel. As we inhale, let's think of beginning the breath again from the bottom of our lungs. We want to use those lower lobes. Letting go, filling the lungs. We feel our heart lifting a little higher, our ribs opening up a little bit. As we exhale, let's hum it out and think of our navel drawing in towards our spine and lifting up. Let's place our hands back on our lap. Now let's take a nice big in-breath, pressing our feet into the earth. We'll spread our fingertips wide, spread your fingers wide. And as we inhale, let's take our arms out to the side body, reaching out in both directions through the fingers. As we exhale, let's relax our legs. Let's think of a gentle lift in the pelvic floor muscles. Draw the navel in firmly as we begin to float our arms down, and we can relax our head down, maybe looking at our toes. Let's turn our palms up. Inhale, press actively into your feet. Feel the power in your legs. As we begin to lift our arms out to the side, straight out from our shoulders, chest opening. As we exhale, let's turn our palms down and slowly relax them down. Think of your navel drawing in, and let's relax our head down. And let's put our hands back on our lap and lift our head. Let's take a nice big breath here. And as we exhale, let's bring our right ear over towards our shoulder. We want to keep our shoulders even, so we just simply move in a pain-free range of motion. We can place our right hand on our head for support, and let's reach our left hand down towards the floor. So as we extend through the left arm, we feel that lengthening in the side of our neck. Let's open it up so we feel great all day. Let's bring our hands back on our lap and we'll lift our head back up, a nice big full in breath. As we exhale, let's think of zipping up, pelvic floor and navel lift. Let's bring our left ear over towards our shoulder, gently. We might place our left hand on the head, just for support, and reach our right arm down towards the floor. Just let your right arm get heavy. Let's think about feeling more spacious in the right side of our neck here. And let's put our hands back on our lap and we'll lift our head back up. Good. Let's take a nice full in breath. Feel your waist lengthening. Let your belly expand. As we exhale, let's slowly look over our right shoulder. From here, we can relax our chin down towards our armpit a little bit and notice that new sensation in the left side of our neck. Let's inhale and lift our chin, and slowly we'll take our gaze over to the left, where once again we can relax our chin down just a little bit, letting the back right side of our neck lengthen gently. And let's lift our head, keeping in mind that our neck is like a toothpick holding up a bowling ball. So we're going to move gently, finding the range of motion that is afforded us today through our cervical spine. Let's come back to the front. When you're ready now, moving down our body, you know where we're going, right shoulder. We sit up nice and tall. As we exhale, let's press our right shoulder forward, bring it up to our ear and slide it back and down. Exhaling, shoulder rolls forward, up, back and down. So we're getting as much rotation out of our shoulder, lubricating the shoulder joint. And again, if we arrive in pain, we're gently moving here. If pain increases, we are going to back right off. If that went well, we'll put our hand on our shoulder and lift our elbow up and take it back and down. Maybe that doesn't feel good at all, in which case we'll go back to circling our shoulder. This is your practice. Do what feels right to your body. Beautiful. Let's extend our right arm out and bring the arm across our body. That shoulder wants to lift, so let's bring it back down. Let's hug the upper arm in and feel that stretch now through the shoulder blade. And we will relax our right hand. We might even humbly bow our head, letting our neck also stretch here, but supporting this by hugging our arm in. Let's release and sit up tall and open up the chest. Collarbones are smiling this morning. Shoulders relax down. Moving to our left shoulder. Big in breath. Exhaling, navel pose in. We press the left shoulder forward, bring it up to our ear and slide it back and down. Again, maybe we even keep our eyes closed so we really notice the sensation here in our shoulder, our neck, our arm, our upper back, our chest. Where are you feeling this? Move with ease. If that went well, we'll bring our hand on the shoulder and circle our elbow again. Again, listening to your body. Your body's your teacher. I'm just making suggestions here. Find the movement that is appropriate for you today. One more time around. Beautiful. All right. Sitting nice and tall. Press your feet into the floor. Exhale, navel in. Let's hug both shoulders in. We'll bring them up to our ears. Press your heart forward and slide the shoulder blades down on our back. Now let's inhale and come to goalpost arms, palms forward. Let's slide our shoulder blades together and down on our back. So Now, as we press our feet into the earth, unturning, you don't need to. We're moving into just a tiny little spinal extension. So we lift our chest. We're lifting our back muscles. We're still looking forward, but our upper back is lifting like our heart is lifting up towards the sky. So all of our back muscles are engaging. As we exhale, let's bring our hands together in prayer position, Anjali Mudra. We'll press our fingertips actively. We'll press our palms together. And again, use that pressure to open up your collarbones, open up your chest so we can get fuller breath. Inhaling, sitting tall. As we exhale, shoulder blades down and back. Think of pulling the navel in and we'll hip hinge. We really need to keep lifting in the front so that our back is lengthening. Let's sit back up, inhale up. Exhale, lift gently through the pelvic floor. Our navel draws in, our shoulder blades stay flat on our back. So we're gently beginning to warm up through the hips and the lower and middle back. Inhale, press your feet firmly down. Exhale, hip hinge, hold the navel up. Even if we can't feel it, we think about it. And let's come back up. Now, if you've got bulging or ruptured discs, on the next in breath, well, let's all extend our arms either to goalposts or up, palms facing at each other, and slide our shoulders down. Let's bring our hands to prayer position and push the hands together. Lots of pressure here to cause our chest to open. Exhaling, navel in, we'll hip hinge. We'll bring our right hand to the tailbone and our left hand outside of our leg. Now, if we do have ruptured or bulging discs, we're going to inhale. We're all lifting and lengthening. We might not twist with those ruptures, but if that's not the case for us today, let's keep it that way. Let's try to bring our left shoulder under the right shoulder. We can look down at the floor. We feel a lot of engagement here through the left shoulder, the shoulder blade, the arm. Inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. We're using that counter pressure of our arm. Exhale, belly button pulls in. We only twist with an out breath. Can we look out to the side? Can we look up and over our right shoulder? Just listen to your neck. Let's release and come back to the front. Great. Inhaling, we begin by pressing firmly into the earth. Bring that strength up. Goalpost arms or full extension. Seated mountain. Exhaling, pressure between the hands. Prayer position. Navel draws in as we hinge forward. Now we can bring our left hand to the tailbone. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhaling, our right hand comes outside our leg. Try not to put pressure on your knee here. And then maybe we'll begin to turn our chest to the left. We can be looking down at the floor. As we inhale, let's lengthen, lift your chest, fill your lungs, let your belly expand. Exhale, we draw the navel in. We try to bring the left shoulder above the right. We might look out to the side now. We might look up and over our left shoulder. Keep your gaze where it's comfortable for you. Inhale, lift and fill your lungs and belly. Exhaling, navel, and let's release and come back to the top. Good job. Let's rock our hips again and make sure that we're still have our weight distributed evenly. That gives our spine the opportunity to find space. Now, let's bring our left hand to the chair or fingertips or fist. Inhale. Let's lift our right arm up. Now, think about your shoulder lifting away from your hip. Exhale, bring your elbow down. Inhale, let's lift. Maybe we can even look up to our thumb. Maybe we're looking straight out. We feel those intercostals growing more spacious. Exhale, let's bring that hand down to our chair. Sitting nice and tall. Inhaling. We might just be lifting our left shoulder from the hip, getting that space. Or maybe we can reach our fingertips all the way to the ceiling. Exhaling, we'll bring our shoulder blade down and bend our elbow. Let's inhale and lift. This time we might even look up at our thumb. We feel lots of space in that left side. Exhale, let's float our hand down. Let's roll our shoulders forward, up, back, and down. and gently move our head if we created any tension there. Pressing our feet into the earth, let's circle sweep, lift and open. Now bring your left hand above your right wrist and lift your right shoulder from your hip. Keep your left side strong and lengthen over to the left. So we're not sinking in the left side, we're lifting, we're breathing and expanding in the right side. Another big breath here. Exhale, release and relax your shoulders. Let your arms come down. Gently move your head if you need to. It feels good. Let's sit nice and tall. Again, we'll inhale and circle sweep, extended mountain. Exhaling now, right hand above the left wrist. We want to open the intercostals on the left side to begin with. So we think of our shoulder lifting from our hip. Maybe we're right down here and we're lifting and opening here. Let's lift through the right side now and lengthen over to the right. Keep the right ribs lifting. Now we're breathing and creating more space in the left side. Feel the expansion in your body. Feel your navel pulling in. Another big breath. And as we exhale, let's sit up and float our arms down. Let's bring our left arm across our body. Relax your shoulder down and let's hug our left arm in now. And we can even relax our head. Let's try to make sure our shoulder's not lifting high. But as we use a little bit of pressure here, not on our elbow or the shoulder, we don't ever want to put pressure on a joint. Just breathe here. Feel that scapula hugging your back. And release. Let's roll our shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Okie dokie now. Let's slide back a little ways in our chair. Now we want to use the back of the chair, or the seat rather, behind our leg. So again, we've adjusted so our weight's distributed evenly in our pelvis. We're going to push our left foot into the floor as we inhale. Exhaling, let's lift our right foot up. Try not to let the weight switch in your pelvis. So let's bring our foot down again. Think about your pelvis even. Inhale, press your left foot into the floor. Exhale, navel in and lift your right foot. We always keep our knee bent. And let's point our toes and flatten out our ankle. Point, 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 and then pull your toes up and press through your heel. Keep your knee bent. We don't ever want to lock our knees. Let's point our toes and flatten out that ankle. And pull your toes up and press through your heel. Nice. Again, these we should do every morning. Let's pull our toes up and heel press. So it's plantar flexion as we point and dorsiflexion as we pull the toes up and press through our heel. Now find a slow circle. Just nice and slow. Drawing the biggest circle we can with our toes. Let's pull our toes in and press through our heel. And then we'll circle the other way. Taking our time, getting this ankle lubricated. Feeling good, keeping us on our feet. Let's shake our foot out. Alrighty, let's put that foot down. Again, let's check in with the weight distribution in the pelvis so that we can keep this nice, long spine, perfect form. Exhaling, right foot presses in. Notice the weight in your pelvis. Don't let it shift. Back of the leg is pressing into the seat as we lift our left foot now. And let's point and flatten out the top of your ankle. And then pull your toes up and press through your heel. So we feel the calf lengthening here, squeezing in the shin muscles. Let's point our toes now, lengthening from the front and squeezing the back. Pull your toes up and reach through your heel and point. Remember, your body works like that, front to back. Opposing muscle groups, they still work together. Pull up, hold on now, and take that slow circle. How is this ankle this morning? Hopefully the rain's gone for a couple days. Let's pull our toes up, although don't take me wrong. Let's circle the other way. We needed every bit of that rain. And let's pull our toes up. Let's shake it out. Just shake your foot and put it back down. Good job. All right. Sliding back out to the middle of our seat again. Now we need more space. We're going to sit, inhale, let everything expand and open. Exhaling, here we go. Let's lift our right leg up. So we're holding on dearly to the right leg. Let's keep our spine long. Let's dorsiflex, pull your toes up towards the shin. Then use your strong arms to circle this leg. Keep your left foot pressing down. Notice how your right hip feels here. Move in a range of motion. Again, let's right free this hip. Let's hold it here. And then slowly take our circle the other way. Try to use your arm muscles for this instead of using any of our right leg muscles. Now let's hold. Take a big breath in. Exhaling, navel in. Let's lift our right leg higher. Press our heel out. Point and flex. And now squeeze the back of your leg. This is probably the most important part here. Squeeze. Press your heel out. Point, flex, and squeeze. Doesn't matter how high you're lifting. But here's the squeeze. Engage those hamstrings. Heel, point, flex, and squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. One more. Heel, point, flex, and squeeze. Good deal. Let's put that foot down and shake that tension out of our hands, out of our fingers. Oh, we have another leg. Are you ready? Adjust your weight. We want to start out with the longest spine we've got. Our right foot and both sides of our pelvis are our anchors as we lift our left leg. So let's readjust our spine now, because as soon as we lift this heavy leg, we want to collapse in. Let's keep our toes lifting towards the shin. Remember, that keeps our knee in place. And then use your strong arms and begin to circle your leg. Let it be heavy. Just take your time. Maybe keeping our eyes closed through this whole practice, so we really notice how our body's feeling. Let's pause, and then we'll take it around in the other direction. So by the time we're done here, everything's well lubricated, stretched, and strengthened. Alrighty, let's pause. Inhale, press your right foot firmly down. Exhaling, navel pulls in. We lift our leg. Let's press our heel out. Remember, don't let your knee lock. Point your toes. Press your heel. Now squeeze the back of your leg. Squeeze your hands. Heel press, point, flex, and squeeze. This is important. So we can stay on our feet. Heel, point, flex, and squeeze. And let's bring it down. Let's shake out our hands again. And interlace our fingers and we'll press out. And let's pad out the quadriceps, releasing lactic acid that might have started forming here. Okay, let's get our block now. Now we're going to just see how much we really stretched. We've got it in our right hand. Let's hold on to our leg or the chair with our left hand and bring that block down on the floor. So our shoulder and our elbow are right over the wrist. Now our left hip rolled up off the chair, absolutely. Try to let your left hip come back down towards the chair. So we might have even gotten a nice little crack out of that lumbar spine there. So press the left hip down. Now we might lift our left arm up. We might even take it over our ear. Nowhere near our head, but we're lengthening through the left side hip. Big breath here. Exhale, bring that hand down. Hang on to something, navel in, and let's come back up. Okay, other side. So we can hang on with our right hand, chair, leg, pants, and look down and bring our elbow and our shoulder right over our wrist. Maybe we're up here on spider fingers. Now, once we get here, so you feel stable here, let's think about bringing that right hip back towards the chair. Very gently, just encourage it to reach back towards your chair. So, oh yeah, this gluteus medius, the side of our hip, the back, our low back, all getting a nice stretch. Now maybe we even encourage a deeper stretch, extending our arm up and over. Right hip yearning towards the chair. 2 more big breaths here. Feel the right side, engage your navel in the out breath. Let's hang on to something. I lied, we were only taking 1 breath there. Let's come back up. We'll bring our block with us. All right, where's my trusty ball? Oh. So now, let's hold our block out in front of us with our hands right on the short side. Let's pull our shoulder blades down and back. We're going to keep watching our block as we inhale and twist to the right. And then keep pulling your block back. Ooh, feel that left shoulder blade hugging your body. Exhale, belly button in. Let's bring it back to the front. This is a nice dynamic stretch. Let's take our time moving into it though. We're not going too far. We're just twisting our spine like a corkscrew because we can. Let's come back to the center. Inhaling, keep hugging your block and lift. Now you can stop anywhere. You don't even have to lift it overhead. Exhale, keep hugging your block and float it back down and tap your legs. Inhale, keep squeezing it, squeezing it, squeezing it. Stop where you need to. Listen to your neck and shoulders. Exhale, slowly bring it back down. 1 more twist each way. Ready? Take a big breath here. Exhale, navel in. Let's twist and pull it back to the right. Let's inhale back to the center. Exhaling, navel in. Let's twist to the left. And then we'll come back to the center. Nice job. We'll walk our legs out wide and bring our block down underneath our sternum as best as we can. So we want to think about long arms, long back. Let's press our heels into the floor and squeeze our thighs. Can we reach our right hand up to the ceiling? Exhale, bring it down. Maybe, maybe not. It's all good. Just finding a little twist with our shoulder is good. Now maybe we'll reach our left arm up. Maybe we're just finding that little spinal twist. Exhale, float your arm back down. Inhale, feel strong. Press your heels down, squeeze your thighs, lift your belly button, and use those front spine muscles to sit all the way back up. So we'll sit up tall in our chair. Let's lift up our toes and turn in. Lift up our heels and turn in. And then we'll bring our legs and squeeze them together. Calves and thighs. Let's inhale and lift our chest. Exhale. Let's bring our hands, fingertips or knuckles on the chair behind us. Here's our last spinal extension. We'll take a nice full breath in, and as we do so, let's press our feet into the floor and begin to lift your rib cage. Lift the bottom of the rib cage, lift your sternum. We can stay looking forward now. Open up your collarbone. Again, all of your back muscles are lifting here, creating more space in our vertebra. Exhale, navel in. Let's bring our hands onto the legs. Keep your spine long, and we'll just lengthen forward. Let's press our feet into the floor. We'll do that 1 more time. Hands behind us on the chair. Sitting tall. Hands are behind our hips. Let's press our feet into the floor and lift our chest. We'll bend our elbows, lengthening back a little bit. Everything lifting in our back. Exhale, sitting tall, hands at the hip creases, elbows hugging in. Let's lengthen forward. And let's begin pulling and massaging from our ankle up towards our knee. Not up and down, we're always pulling up towards the heart. If there's any impurities or anything that we haven't already dislodged down here in the lower limbs, let's bring it on up. We might even tap it out. While we're here, let's do the same thing for our left leg. We don't squeeze on a joint. We begin above our ankle and work our way towards the knee and the back of our knee. And if you notice a tender spot, if you notice tightness, stay with it and just give it a little bit more massage. When you're ready, we'll bring our hands to the tops of our legs because we know we don't want to round our spine up. We'll pull our shoulder blades together and lift. Use your arms, your feet, belly button pulls in. Let's bring some more blood flow to our knees by making some warming circles on our knees. Just a little more blood flow. And then we'll work our way up our right leg from the knee up towards our groin. Just massage and explore. And again, every day, well, during the night, our connective tissue, our fascia gets sticky and tight. And so every morning we should give ourselves these little loving body massage and get that connective tissue loosened back up again. Again, if you find a tight spot or something that's uncomfortable, just give it more love. Bring more blood flow to it. All right, let's sit tall. Now let's work our way to the right arm. We'll start to pull on each finger and twist, bringing synovial fluid into each finger joint. Practicing self-care every day. Let's massage the webbing between our hands, between the fingers rather. This is the webbing between my hands. And let's give our palm a little massage. Let's warm up our wrists. Just a little rub. And then come above your wrist, not on all those little bones, but right above it and pull towards your elbow. Let's get more space in our wrist. Arteries run through there, carrying the blood flow to our fingers and palms. We want things working well. Let's massage our elbow. Then we'll work our way up our arm. And again, at your pace. Do what feels good. We're working towards our armpit now because that's where we've got a real good bundle of lymph nodes. And when you're ready, we'll move to our left hand. Let's twist and pull on each finger. Again, in a way that feels okay to you. Don't move into pain. We're not here to create pain. We're here to relieve it. Let's massage the webbing between our fingers. Find more ease in our bodies and our minds. Good. Let's massage our palms. And then warm up our wrists. Well, now that I know that you let the chocolate win over so well, Carm, thanks for requesting it because everybody seemed to love it. I can remember that for the future. Let's come above our wrists now, not on those little bones. Let's start above and just pull towards your elbow. You can actually feel that all the way into the whole thumb joint. Let's massage our elbow a little bit. And then we'll work our way towards the armpit. And again, just being here in this moment, being aware of the sensations we're experiencing, being aware of any emotions that come up with them. That's part of being present in the moment. Oh, as I climb down off this. Okay. So now, if you can take your glasses off without dislodging your mask, let's take off our glasses. And then we'll rub our palms together and warm them up. And let's cup over our eyes. And bring our fingertips to our forehead. And just think of smoothing away any tension, any tightness you're holding in your forehead. Just think about softly letting go. Let's bring our thumb under our eyebrows, probably our index finger above, and draw out, massaging these sinuses. Maybe we even rub and massage our eyebrows because it feels good. We start at the bridge and work our way out. Let's bring our fingertips softly to our temples and make some nice, easy, loving circles. Just giving ourselves permission to let go. And without dislodging our mask, can we bring our pinchers to our ears and work our way and massage every aspect of our ears? And then our scalp. We can put our glasses back on at any time. And then we'll put our fingers and jiggle and pick them up and jiggle and move around the scalp and just think about, first of all, just how doggone good this feels. And then think about letting go of any of the tension, the tightness we're holding in our scalp, our face, just releasing. And if we haven't already put our glasses back on, we'll do so now. And let's slide our hips back in our chair. And when we get all the way to the back of our chair, let's gently rock. And again, find our weight distributed evenly on both sides of our pelvis. From here, let's lift our rib cage up, open up our collarbones, and now we can lean back on the chair, allowing the chair to support our long spine. And if you want to now, you can close your eyes, because we just want to take a couple minutes now to go within, to really let go of the outside world, to let go of distraction. So that would be why we close our eyes or find a gentle gaze down towards the carpet. And let's think about that ice cube melting in a glass of warm water again, as we soften all of the muscles of our face, as we relax the muscles of our scalp. Just visualizing that ice cube melting as we soften. Let's take a swallow and slide our lower jaw side to side. Relax your jaw. Let's let our tongue relax on the bottom of our mouth. And remember, when you're stressed out or in pain, make sure you're not clenching your teeth. Always relax your jaw. Try to soften your face and come back to the rhythm of your breath. So as we do our body scan, let's watch our breath. On the in-breath, we notice the gentle expansion in our bodies. As we exhale, let's let our shoulders feel heavier and let that heaviness melt down our arms out through the fingertips. Any tension, stress, or pain in our face, our head, our shoulders, our arms just melting down and out, giving ourselves permission to let it go. Let's move awareness through our upper back, just letting our shoulder blades relax, our middle back supported here by the chair. And let's breathe a beautiful, healing, warming light into our low back and let it melt through and wrap around to the belly and our chest. Our whole body feeling soft and supple now, just gently moving with each breath. Our focus here on our breath and on how our body responds to it. We know our feet are connected to the earth, and through the earth we're connected to our families and our friends, near and far. We're connected to each other. Through the feet we feel grounded. We remind ourselves, I am happy. Today I choose to be happy. It's my choice. I let go of fear and I live my life with intention. I am a survivor. I am safe. I am grounded. I'm connected to the divine light within myself, and I nourish it every day by being grateful, by being happy, by choosing to grow that divine light and shine it out to the world, to do each of our parts to make this world a better place, just with a kind word, a kind gesture. If each of us do one kind thing today, just think how happy we'd all be. So that's our homework every day, to do one random act of kindness and see how good you feel. And notice how good you can help somebody else feel. Let's take a nice big in-breath now, really expanding and opening our arms up. Exhale, let's give ourselves a hug. Right arm on top, squeeze. Let's rock from side to side. Let's let our head sway here and remind yourself, I'm okay. I am okay. Let's take another big in-breath, opening up to all the goodness the universe has for you today. Left arm on top, now another loving embrace. Let's rock and sway. I am happy. I am safe. I am enough. And I am vibrant, strong, flexible, and focused. So let's take our final big breath together today, filling our lungs, opening our fingers up as we spread our light. And exhale, gather up all the light that you need today. From me, from each other, from all who are practicing in this moment. We'll bring our thumbs to the stern and the center of our heart's light. And we might find a humble bow as we hope and pray together. May all beings be happy. May all beings be healthy. May all beings ride these waves of our life and find peace and ease. May we be happy. May we choose happiness every day, no matter what's going on. May we all be healthy as we nourish our bodies with what we choose to eat. Not feeding our emotions, we're drinking enough water, laughing, restorative sleep, all that good stuff. And may we too ride the waves of these storms in life with dignity, with peace, and abiding ease. And as we end our practice with positive intention, feeling stronger, more flexible, and having greater focus, you know that the light in me humbly bows to the light in each of you. And thank you so much for joining me today, joining each other. Without each other, we wouldn't have a practice. Let's bow and say, Namaste. Thank you.